Today's subject is olive oil is good for your health. Let's assume someone came to tropical area to New York City, okay? Then they feel a little cold. But when someone, an Eskimo who live in Alaska or Russia come to New York City, then they may feel a little warm. Now, this is the temperature only. However, what about the food? Is all the food equal? Just talking about carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, mineral, things like that. In the Orient, like where I grow in Korea, they have the word our body and the soil where I was born is not different, it's same. We can use this kind of interpretation. We have to eat the vegetable plant where I was born, where I am. Now, when I watch some Western movie, one Italian explained what grows together goes together. Yeah, what grows together? Together what? The temperature outside and the waterfall and the wind, hot and rain, dryness, things like that. So I have one question for you. Do you think the certain plant like sugarcane, pineapple, banana can grow in Alaska? Think about it. Why those plants cannot grow in cold region? Now let me go to we have to think about many things. So now due to the weather change, so many places too much rain or drought, things happen. Now in Mediterranean area also get long drought over there, so the amount of harvest of olive is reduced, so the price of olive oil is jump, especially in Europe, and then they transport river in the Rhine River like that. However, due to the shallow water depths, it's difficult, so transportation cost very high too. So it's lot more expensive than before. So now less about olive written in the Bible. And some they pray, please provide early rain and late rain. So when I read that, because they did not have a reservoir at the time, so they have short of water. That's why they just depending on just heaven whether it's rain come or not. And now I had a chance, it was a good chance to go to island called Patmos. And when you look at the Revelation, it's chapter 1, verse 9. John prayed at the island called Patmos. Now, when I went over there, it's almost like it almost a rock. And when I went in a motel and on the top of the the toilet bowl on the top, we do not have rain for 6 months. Please save water. What do you mean? So 6 months they don't have rain? And when I went to Greece, I saw the same thing. They don't have rain 6 months. So what do you mean? Why there is no rain 6 months? Now, most of cases, we just think or interpret the way I want to. The place I live, in New York, usually happen this way. This is the temperature, and this is a month, and so this is from January to December. Then the temperature is generally like this one, and also rainfall is almost like this. In other words, in this summertime, we had a lot of rain right after summer, exactly. However, when you went to Mediterranean area, it's a little different. This is the same temperature. This is the month, okay, and temperature like this, but the rainfall is so. In the winter time, more rain, and the summertime on less than 10%, they said. So in summertime, almost no rain, but hot. So over there it's dry. We never consider this kind of condition in all kinds of studies. So that's why what Italian said, what grows together goes together against this one. They do not consider this fact. We cannot consider, just, let's say, protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamin. No, we have to consider this one according to Italian. Now, in here, like a sesame oil, they grow, but olive tree cannot be grown in here. However, in this area, sesame oil cannot be grown in here. Olive oil can be grown. So we cannot say olive oil is good for everyone. Olive oil is good for the people in Mediterranean area. People, it's good for them because this kind of special temperature or rainfall due to Alps region. So without considering this kind of fact, just nutrition only, that does not make sense to me. So when you go to let's say TCM, we don't have this kind of concept. Summer must be hot and humid. However, over there it's dry. So when you're talking about a taste, that olive itself is sour and bitter, but most of olive we eat is saturated with salt. Taking a time, and all olive become salty. However, original olive itself is not salty. It's sour and bitter taste. So when in order to looking at this one, I just compare the lifespan of Korea, and because I'm Korean American, Korea and Italy, and it's almost identical. Depending on year, slight let's say few months differences, but very identical. The reason is Italian people get olive oil, and Korean people eat sesame oil. That is the right, food for better health. Don't go after old study without considering this kind of fact. What grows together goes together. Don't forget. Thank you so much for your watching.